Hello everybody, and today we're going to be doing the next in our special assignment series, which I believe is both Teostra and Lunastra at the same time. Excuse me. So, yes, this is... depends on who you ask. If you ask the randoms... oh, I got a message on PS4. If you ask randoms, they'll say that this is actually horrible. If you ask people who know how this works, it's annoying, but it's not that bad, at least for me. It's really not all that bad, it's just you have to have a lot of patience if you're going to use a greatsword in this fight, because there's some special mechanics going on in this fight that Lunastra did not have her first time. She likes bonding with Teostra, and that's a whole other thing that I don't think I ever really learned in this thing, but I've learned since that I'll tell you how to avoid it, so you don't make the same stupid mistakes that I did. Oh yeah. Hopefully Conceivsar realizes that I'm recording right now. I can't really respond to his message on PlayStation 4 right now. Holy shit, this is loud. Let me turn that down. Jesus Christ. Okay, and yeah, as you might notice, I think they're both tempered, judging by the extreme, well, little damage that I'm doing. It also could be concerned that, you know, the reason was because I just kind of frickin' missed. But I didn't miss that one. What the hell is he talking about? Well, anyway, I'll pay attention to that after I'm off of doing this commentary. So yes, Teostra and Lunastra, the best thing that I can come up with, it includes having someone you know can handle themselves, besides you. You might say, well, Barok, wouldn't it be better to solo this? Oh, no, 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 no. At least I wouldn't think so. You could. I'm not saying you couldn't. I know people have done it. But I think the person that I knew that did it used a ranged weapon. I don't think they used a big old slow greatsword to do it. The reason is because you kind of want them two to be separated. I mean, it's not like Romulo and Julian, like the World of Warcraft Karazhan fight. You don't have to separate them, but it makes it a hell of a lot easier, I'll tell you that much. When they're not just constantly breathing down each other's asses. Yeah, it's a lot easier to get shit done then. So, beyond that, it's just the same as fighting the two of them, except they're really big in this particular fight. So it can make hitting the tail even more challenging to a greatsword user. Of course, Teostra is fairly easy to destroy the horns with, so it doesn't really matter on that front now, does it? What the hell's a bronch? All that, bronchitis. Right, yes, I have that again. I was like, what the hell is he talking about? Okay, so... excuse me, I didn't get into the doctor, you might be able to tell. That's gonna have to wait for a few weeks. I know people are gonna go, dude, just go to, like, the urgent care. I could, but I don't feel that bad yet. Anyway, as for this is not really fun, unless you, I mean, I could have, used a flash pod there, but then you run into what I told you last time. You remember last time what I told you about flash grenades, or flash pods, and Lunastra? Yeah, they don't really mix. I didn't think I got hit that often, but apparently I did. And got lucky that I didn't just kind of get tumbled into oblivion. So, this is just not... I don't think you want to be this close, because I think they're getting ready to bond. I don't know if they are, but it sure looks like it. Well... Lunastra's going into her thing here. You should be running backwards, by the way. I'm not doing that because I have reasons. I don't know why. I might have died here, actually. I don't know that. No. Apparently not. I should have. But yeah, during that, you're supposed to run. Get out of the room. It's counterintuitive and it's annoying as shit, but you gotta just get out of the room unless you want to do what I did. I was trying to tackle there, but I wouldn't go fast enough if you noticed. So, yeah, this fight definitely will test your positioning and your patience if you're using a slow weapon. Now, I don't know if Switch Axe is a slow weapon. It seems like it's a slow weapon, but that's coming from a guy with a greatsword. So, oh, that's just, I couldn't even, I guess I could have blocked. That's my own fault for not blocking, but I guess I didn't want to. That was not fun. Anyway, as you can tell, both of our healths are just kind of dropping precipitously. I don't like using adverbs, but they kind of are. Repeatedly. And I guess I'm just going to try for a true charge here. Unfortunately, he's just going to... No, he's going to stay. He's going to play ball. Oh, I missed because he waved around like he's playing Twister. Oh, man, you don't know how annoying that is. You go, oh, I got this tail hit. And then he goes, nope, and then just moves it. He's going to have to do a... I got away with that. I don't think I should have. Nor do I think I should have landed that. But goddamn, I managed to pull it off. And... this should hit the horns. I was going to say, I don't... It doesn't look like it should hit the horns, but I think it will. I don't think that's going to hit anything. Well, maybe. Well, maybe. Oh, friggin' hell. If I'd waited half a second, I would have hit in that horn. Oh, man. That's what it... Let's see here. I guess Lunastra just left. I never really noticed. Oh, I missed that. I don't know why I thought you could block flames. By the way, you cannot block flames. So for some reason my instincts took over on the flame, but they didn't take over on the tackles that I could have blocked. I don't know. I don't block a lot, so my blocking instinct is just kind of screwed on the greatsword. Oh, excuse me. I have the hiccups today for some reason. So now we're back to the old 2v1. There's nothing much I can really tell you about this fight other than it's things you've already fought before. And if you fought, you know, Teostra with a greatsword, you should know where to stand right in front of it. Lunastra is an entirely different thing. There's no real good place to stand. It's just a clusterfuck of screw you, essentially. That's what Lunastra is as a greatsword user. And you cannot forget that Teostra is wonderful. I'm going to move you out of the way. I'm going to try and hit the tail of this thing. And I missed. Though I nearly hit the Lunastra horn. She just kind of moved too fast. But I almost did. I had no intention of doing that, but I almost managed it. As you might notice, I'm going purely after Teostra. The reason is because fighting Lunastra by herself is a hell of a lot easier than fighting Lunastra with her boyfriend. I mean, Teostra is not exactly... And you're wondering, yeah, that was not... I was actually trying to knock that down. Instead, I just kind of fired a flash pod up there. But not what I intended to do, I guarantee you that much. Boom! That's pinpoint precision. If I hit a thing to the right, that would have completely whiffed. But I didn't. Ha ha ha. And yeah, sometimes you gotta eat that damage, son. You gotta eat it. To get the... That wasn't really a good true charge. It should have been a good true charge. It looked like I hit her in the tail, but it didn't. I'm gonna hit the tail swipe. Yep. I could tell by the body language. Tail swipe. Oh, I know the tail swipe animation. Inside and out now. Inside and out. The worst part is that doesn't ever actually stop me from getting hit by it. I just know it's coming. I don't know if that makes it better. I think that makes it worse. And, yeah, Lunastra, still just as annoying to fight. I know some people really love the fight. I think it's just annoying. I don't mind Lunastra. Some people think, oh, it's just a Teostra clone. No, she's not a clone. She's just extremely annoying as piss to fight. And I don't mind that, but she's still just annoying. At least from my perspective. Where's Glasgow at? Oh, he's fighting Lunastra. He's taking the hard boss. I'm taking the easy boss. Oh, no, I don't know. I guess he's over there now. I just kind of lose track of where people are. I don't think people usually lose track of where I am. It's hard to lose track of the big person with the big ultra greatsword. But maybe that's just because I always keep track of only... Now this! Ha ha ha, you thought I was going to screw it, didn't you? Didn't you? No. No. I don't screw that up. Okay, so I do sometimes screw that up pretty badly. But normally I don't. I swear you'll piss off a lot of randoms, though. If you do that in a tempered Teostra investigation, you'll give so many people heart attacks. I almost... I seen one guy get kicked doing that once. That was interesting. And the worst part is he didn't fuck it up. He got it right, and he landed the true charge afterwards, and they're like, "You're for kicking him." I'm like, well, screw you then. I guess I'm leaving too. And then they were left with a sword and shield user and a insect glaive user. Their damage was so nerfed. Why? Why did you kick out the greatsword user who's doing a jab? Okay, so that was just one thing out of thousands. But still, greatsword users get shit on in randoms. I don't know why, man. They do. Granted, a lot of them suck. I'll give them that, but that still doesn't give you a reason to kick somebody out when they're, you know, not AFK. Anyway, I'm sorry. Got off on a tangent there. But there's only so much stuff I can talk about with Lunastra and Teostra, you know? I mean, it's just a big bunch of fire everywhere. Explosions. As far as... this is one that people might find curious. For people wondering, Barok, what's the success rate of fighting Lunastra in randoms? It's gotta be low, right? I mean, is it as low as Tempered Devil Ho? No. No, nothing is as low as the success rate as Tempered Devil Ho. My success rate with Lunastra so far is a whopping 78%. I did the numbers. It's 78% success rate. And we're talking 4 people, and these people don't generally look like they know what they're talking about. Because they were kind of like just flashing her over and over and not really letting her build up her rage and then, you know, unleashing it and then going back. No, they just kind of, I don't think they know what they were doing, and it's still a 80% or 78%, excuse me, success rate. So that was surprising to a few people I know, because they expected that fight to be real. That was like the best true charge in the world ever, except they just got fucked there right at the end. But if it hadn't done that, it would have been the best one ever. All right. Don't do it. Okay, I was gonna say, don't you do it. Don't you friggin' be dirty like that now, girl. I thought she was gonna tail swipe me in the face. No. To be fair, I mean, I'm landing a lot of true charges. It's just very hard to land a good true charge. Like, it's very hard to land a good true charge against her. But I guess the good thing is, even if you don't land a good true charge, even a crappy true charge still does like 300 with my setup. Yeah, at best, you probably should try and get away. If not, you just gotta try and duck and have a shitload of extra health like I do. Yeah. There's a reason I go 3 vitality fighting Lunastra every time. I don't give a damn how confident I am in that fight. If I get caught in that Nova, I need the extra health. Now, you don't need it if you know you're not going to get caught in the Nova. But I'm not good enough to know that I won't get caught in it, so I just kind of assume that I will. And you know what? It saves us a lot of feints. So, yeah. Defensive building can be worthwhile. After all, once you're dead, you do 0 DPS, right? That's what I always learned in MMORPGs. If you're dead, you don't do anything. So let's let this lady have some good old-fashioned damage here. I don't think I'll land the true charge here, but I might surprise myself here. I did. That unfortunately did not crit, but that was worth the price of admission. I think the little jab was worth the price, won't you? Whoa! I think all it's because I had the fire mantle. I was like, whoa, that should have done more damage. So yeah, the other, like I said, fire mantle does do shitloads of work for you. Otherwise, I'd be near dead right now from the sheer amount of damage that I wouldn't have been able to mitigate. Now, I'm gonna tell you, normally, lately, I have not been using the Fire Mantle. I've been testing out the Temporal Mantle. Temporal Mantle is a godsend against Lunastra with a great sword. It is a godsend, I tell ye. Why? Because she loves just going her-der and just kind of turning around over and over and over, hitting you with little small jabs, so that the Temporal Mantle just kind of like, you know, evades it, and then you can just start swinging again. Now, granted, that's probably better for something like a dual blade, but it's still really useful for the greatsword. One could make the argument you should maybe stick with the fire mantle and the temporal mantle, but I prefer I prefer the vitality in the temporal. That made me sad. That was such a good true charge lead up, but then I just timed it so wrong, so very wrong. Oh yeah, don't be afraid of going back to the camp and restocking your stuff. I know in randoms people are gonna jump ahead without you, but just know they're going in unprepared. You want to go in prepared so that you don't end up getting killed yourself if you're going in randoms. If they kick you out for going back to camp, then they probably don't know what they're doing anyway. Oh, you faked me out. It didn't really matter, though, because I am immune to fire. I don't know what happened there. I think I should have been hit. Oh, God. Yeah, there was a no-win situation there. Either go deeper into the lava or... Oh, yeah, another thing I forgot to tell you. You notice that big sweeping flamethrower? If you notice her going in for it, what you should do is don't try and sweep around her. Don't think, oh, I'll just, like, you know, circle around her. That don't work. What you need to do is back it up. It has a very short range, okay? So, it seems worse than it is. This is a tail swipe. It seems worse than it is. And, yeah, just remember that. Because that has gotten me hit so many times thinking, oh, I'll just be cheeky and just go around her. No, that don't work. No. Back it up, and then you go in. That's the key to success in that. Is this the fight where we played, quiet, like, oh, I think this is I think near the end of this is where we just started. It was like the funniest thing ever. But it wasn't really funny at the time, but looking back, it was like the funniest thing ever. I think this is that episode. Oh, I can't wait for that. I think Teostra's about to leave here. Or no, I think they're about to bond, actually. Oh yeah, they're bonding. I think. And now's a good time to get the hell out of here. Because run! Except I can't run. Because I'm in the corner. Look at my health. My health gone. Yeah. This is not a good place to fight. Or if you are, at least make sure that you're in a decent place to do it. Oh yeah, I don't give a shit though. I just want it dead. Bad. Oh no, maybe not. Yeah, no, I hit the wing. I think I hit the wing. Oh yeah, this is where it starts getting funny. Oh no, I was gonna say when he goes back in there, I think it starts getting funny because you'll see why. I did not think that hit him. I thought that missed. Well, just stand there, dude. Yeah. Oh, that made me sad. Where's Glasgow at? You know, I haven't really asked that, but where's he at? Is he? Can anybody see him on the map? Is he down there near? Oh God. I don't know, man. Where is he? Well, I'm staying after Teostra, man. Teostra is the goal here. Oh, God. Yeah, this was it. I think this was... No, this was not it. This is the next one that happened. Oh, damn it. Anyway, I'm just going to finish this off. Don't worry about me. Don't worry. I'm just going to finish this off, boys. Don't worry where Glasgow is. I got this. I got this. Boom. I have spoken. Hopefully he gets back here and, you know, that's probably considered bad form by a lot of people. You just, you're carving one he's just nowhere near. Yeah, well, maybe he should have stayed on Teostra. Maybe that. Where is he at? Anyway, let's see. He is over near Lunastra. I can't really blame him. He went after the bigger threat. I went after the smaller threat just to try and eliminate it. I guess that's my, that's the difference between us. I just wanted to finish it, finish the one, and he wanted to just keep the other one busy. See, we're working as a team already. I don't think that's working as a team. I think he just exploited his willingness to face down the demon while you took care of the little one. Hey, that's my job, all right? I'm supposed to take care of the sleeping ones. That's my job. Even though a lot of randoms don't want me to allow me to do my job, that's my job. Now, granted, I do miss probably 20-30% of my wake-up true charges. I'm not perfect. I know that. I know that. But, I don't miss a lot of them. The ones I always miss are Valhazak But I do need more practice against Valhazak, so I know a lot of people go, well, then I guess I'll just wake up Valhazak. Well, no, I'd kind of like to practice, thank you. I've noticed with Valhazak, the best thing to do is try and, like, hit his tail. Him and Odogaron, his tail. You do not want to try to hit Odogaron's face on a wake-up True Charge. Why? Odogaron's face does not have a... It's not physical. His face is incorporeal. If you ever walked up to him while he's sleeping, you'll notice his head does not exist. You can walk right through his head. So that don't work too well. If nothing else with Odogaron, I always try to hit him in the tail with the True Charge wake up because that's easy enough to land. But yeah, what I was talking about before, that wasn't it, was that one of the things we had was, I think Teostra was sleeping over there where Lunastra is, and we fought basically Lunastra right near where the entrance was, and Teostra never woke up. And it was just hilarious. Okay, so the thing, you go and you go as fast as as close as you can. Now, if there's an incline, you have to back up a little bit. It's really hard to judge if there's an incline whatsoever to use this method, but this almost always works. But this, I don't think, was as good of a True Charge because I think I missed. Yeah, that was not a good True Charge. Well, to be fair, I couldn't really see jack all, but I couldn't really, yeah, that was pretty bad. To be honest, I don't really remember this part of the fight. I thought she died as soon as my takeoff, as soon as my wake up, but that was Teostra, never mind. So I guess we're just going to have to grind her down into pulp. Yeah, sure, just spill that crap everywhere. I don't give a damn. You're not aiming at me. Freaking air pressure. Oh, man. Some people really underestimate air pressure resistance. I don't. I do not. There was no way out of that, by the way. If you're wondering, like, why didn't you tackle? Well, if I did do that, I would have had to have precognition. This is not really a good place for her to do this. You might have guessed, but you can't really get out of the way. Another thing I notice a lot of people don't really take advantage of is you don't have to get up. Now, I know it's easy. It's hard to just take your hands off your controller. But if you're in a situation, for example, Kolve Toroth, which, again, she's not available right now, but Kolve Toroth's Big Flame Breath is a wonderful example. And I'm going to give another tip for you, because a lot of people don't know this either, is where you can just stay down and not get up, and you just don't take damage from any of the lava all around you. No, it doesn't make any sense, but it's the way it works. The other thing is, for example, in Kolve Toroth, in a situation where you know that there's no way I can survive, keep a Farcaster around you. You notice how annoying as shit this is? Yeah, keep a Farcaster on you. Why? Because Farcasters work very quickly, and as a result, you can get out of things that you otherwise wouldn't have because it has a lot of invincibility frames. And, yeah. I've been known to use a Farcaster again during Kolve Toroth's Big Fire Breath, and my teammates were probably like, where the hell did Barok go? Well, I went back to camp so that I didn't die in the fire breath. Stuff like that. It's probably considered a little bit flaky to do that, but as opposed to losing a fraggin', you know, cart, I'm gonna take that. Oh, that's just shit right there. I'm gonna take that. But yeah, that's another thing a lot of people don't know. Farcasters are and can be your best friend if you know how to use them and when to use them. So keep that in mind. Tail swipe. Of course, I'm not fast enough to do 2 tail swipes, so sometimes she only does 1, sometimes she only does 2. It's a guess. I guess Glasgow finished her off because it sure wasn't me. I was just trying to stay away from the fire. But yeah, that fight, not really difficult, just really annoying. Really, that's just me. So yeah, that's what it's like to fight Lunastra and Teostra using only 2 hunters. 1 hunter might actually be harder this time, but they do have a lot less health if it's only you. So what's worth it to you? Having less health on each monster or having someone else to share the burden with? Personally, I'd rather have someone else to share the burden with even if they have 2.6 times as much health, but that's just me. That and I get a feeling like, we beat them at their best. Yeah. That's big to me. I like feeling like, That's why in Dark Souls, a lot of times I only summon like 1 person. Actually, Dark Souls, Dark Souls, they scaled. I forgot. They got... Problem with Dark Souls is, a lot of the bosses, more than one, made it a lot easier. Some bosses, more than one, made it a lot harder, though. On those bosses, I did summon 3 people. But, yeah, we're getting off topic now. Like not Gurmon, the final boss in Dark Souls 3, the DLC boss. That guy, I love summoning 3 people. Oh, man, his health raised so much. I am the target destroyer. Which means quite a lot, considering that thing takes, like, piss all damage. I think I broke a horn, and then I might have broke something else some point. Anyway, that's about it for today. Now we just have some dialogue to take care of. And then I think after this, there might be one more video until we take another little bit of a break from Monster Hunter. I'm not sure. Depends how much stuff they put out. I mean, they've been putting out a lot of stuff. I gotta give them that, but... Could have used a little bit deeper of a roster, I'm just going to tell you. I really think they could have. Anyway. It's pet Poogie here. I always want to say Porgy. Probably because it's, my mind thinks pork. But Poogie here. Or Lamb Chop, as I call him. And then we'll go talk to the Huntsman. If you want to know why I call him Lamb Chops, because when I named him, all I had was the regular thing and the lamb costume. And it just kind of stuck. Now his permanent name is just Lamb Chop. Don't ask why. So next time, I think we have one more video. At least I have one more recorded. I don't know what it's for. I don't remember, but I guess we'll see then. If next week I don't know. Anyway, we'll see where it goes. I know I have one more video queued up. I might just do that anyway. So yeah, there's the Temporal Mantle, and I'll go over that, I guess, next time. So I guess that's it, everyone. After I talk to this guy, because I think this is just, excuse me, I think this is just a pat in the back. So yeah. Thank you everyone for watching. Hopefully you got a good laugh out of this, and hopefully I will see you next time. Until then, everybody.